Hello everyone, welcome back to the Road to Rotation. Up today we have the OP01 King leader who's mono purple with 5,000 power and 5 life. And his ability is your turn. If you have 10 Dawn cards on your field, all of your opponent's characters have minus 10 power. So I'm just going to be upfront with you guys. This is one of the worst leader abilities in the game because it synergizes so poorly with everything that purple wants to do. All the Dawn minus abilities essentially turn off your ability, but I'm going to do my best. The one top end card that you can run that doesn't affect your leader ability too bad is Lin, who's quite good, granted, and especially if you have an Onigashima on board, you get to get back up to 10 so that you can continue using the leader ability. Because I'm running Lin, I'm obviously also running Katakuri, and then some blockers, 2Ks, bunch of ramp to get there early, and then a couple Kaidos just as ways to try to wrap up the game at the end. But yeah, let's just go ahead and hop into some games. Alright, we have Reiju here. This one's going to be interesting. They opt to go second. I think I'm going to keep this one because we're on curve to hit the Kaido either way here with the Onigashima here. Usohachi can also be pretty good. They get their kingdom. Okay, so they have the Ichiji in trash already. We're just going to go with 5 here. Can I expect our opponent to take here? Oh, they do get another one into the yard. They are going to get to use their Black Marias pretty freely here, which is just one of the downsides of playing a ramp deck against some decks in the format. Reiju being one of the primary ones. Okay. They're going to have a bunch of cards. Crashing for the kingdom. Yeah, there we go. Grabbing Sora. Going to 6 Dawn, 7 Dawn. I think we just swing on our following turn here. I think we're going to take this one just to see what we get. Ooh, Lin is a pretty good option here. I think it's correct, though, to just swing. Not super worried at this point in the game. And we're just going to try to chip away some of these life. Making it hard for them to counter makes it hard for them to get max value out of these Reijus. They have to get good number of cards out of their hand to get the draw 3 here. And especially because, so they now draw 2. See, they play out an Ichiji. They're still at 8 cards here. 7. We are going to get to swing a 10 into this after we swing into the Reiju here. A 5. I think I am going to just give one of my 2Ks here, and then we'll probably take one of these 7s. Interesting that they go for a 6 here. I will counter a 6. Okay, 7 we'll take. They're staying high. I am curious if it's better to just go... What are we at? We're going to be at 9, 10... I think it's probably better to do the Lin so that we can bash a little harder on a future turn here. They're going real hard with their Dawn minuses. They are down to 2 Dawn. That means they almost certainly have a what's it called? We're at 9. Let's go at... I think we're just gonna go at lead. I want them to not just get these for free. With that many cards, they almost certainly have a little Reiju, and that's just getting them a whole bunch of value. They're going to 4 on the next turn. I'm gonna do this, discard you, gain a life. And do I put anything in life? I don't know if I do, but if I do, it's gonna be you. Yeah, I think this makes sense here. We're gonna start going at board now. Getting another big Reiju. I wouldn't be surprised if they play... Oh, I forgot to use my island, but that's okay, because I have 8 here, so I'll be at 10 next turn anyways. A 5. I think I'm going to take this one. I do want to counter soon, though. 5 here. Let's give up this Black Maria. I don't think I'm ever going to have a good chance to use that. 6. That's unfortunate that they got that number. We're going to take a 7. Interesting that they're staying so low in Dawn here. We do have a pretty high likelihood of cleaning up. Oh, they're going another 7. Well, yeah, that's unfortunately one we have to take here. So we need to clear out some of these cards. Let's do a 5 at 4 here. Clearing the Portias first because they are... And we have to go at one of these ETGs. They give me 2 2Ks. Do we play Katakuri? Or do we play Big Mom? I think we play Big Mom just to get another attacker off the field. They do not counter. Then we're going to do this. Pop. I don't think we have time for you. We're going to put you, gain 1 life, you on the bottom, gain arrested, and pass here. It's Blast Breath. We did find a 2K here, which is good. Let's see, they're only on 4 Dawn, so they have to work pretty hard to kill us here, especially if we get out of this ETG swing. We are going to have them on no board really soon, though. If they're putting us, then that's just game. But they do have to draw into putting. They can't search it. Okay, -5. Interesting that they're going there. She's at 4. I am actually going to Blast Breath this. And we're going to protect this Big Mom, I think. Because I think they want to play out maybe a Reiju. But we want to just keep clearing their bodies here. Playing out these Linlins and just going. Do we have enough to get out of both? 2K, 1K, we do not. Are they gonna go for it though? We get to clear both. No, we're gonna let it go. We are gonna use this extract though here. All right. Let's go 5 here. Interesting that they went to protect that. Let's go here. We do get it, and then it means we get to clear board here. I don't think that we can afford to hold on to both these Katakuris. We're going to gain the life. We're going to put this at the bottom of their life, and away we go again. I did forget to use this, but my leader ability was already on anyways. Oh, wow. With our opponent only had 15 cards, there's a very real chance we get there just off of milling them. Which I like. I'm at 2 life. I think we're sitting pretty here. We are showing Blast Breath, even though we do not have it. Let's see, and our opponent can actually only swing a 10, so we can get out of a 10. A 6. Yeah, we're going to take that one. I expect maybe an ETG. Yeah, we are getting awful close to being able to lock this in. ETG. Okay, we get a counter out of ETG. Let's see, because they're not gonna swing at the big mom, I don't think. Yeah. 2K and 1K. Resolve. Okay. So first things first, we go here. And then we go face. I think it's correct to play out this queen. We don't need you. We're gonna ramp again. Going to swing here. And we just sit on this, I think. We could have played out the other queen. I think our best aim right now is just to keep trying to get them low. They're only on 11 cards at this point. I don't know what they're sitting on with all those cards in hand. I'm not sure how they have so many bricks or why they're not protecting ETGs. I will get through them all if you don't protect them. They have 1, 2. Let's see, 1 big one, or 1 little, 2 little, 3 little. So they only have 1 little ETG left. Then they got to start playing out Soras to get them back. We have 5K counter. Yep, here comes the Soras. Yep, they got back to ETG. Not surprising. 7K here. Let's see what they do. We are going to give you a 2K here. And then block 2K. Block 2K. And this is going to be another slow and deliberate. 5-foot lead. With lead. Play out this Katakuri. Play out. I'm gonna play out this pudding. Pudding is going to grab nothing. I don't have any more, so we're gonna choose 0. Turn to deck. And in the turn, restand both of my guys. 2 blockers and a life. Our opponent has no board. You're in a good spot here. They have to keep playing out Soras now to continue finding the ETGs. They only get 1 ETG a turn, essentially. And now we have an 8K. Porsche lets them play an ETG. ETG again. -2 there. Okay. Yeah, we feel like we're still in a good spot. I don't think our opponent has a very good way to yeah, with them only having 6 cards left in deck, I think we're probably in a decent spot here. What are they playing here? Is this a Gamma Knife? Interesting choice with Gamma Knife. Going 6, I think I'll just give it up. I don't see a problem here. And then we just take here. I think that's fine. Let's swing an 8. We just get to play another Katakuri plus Searcher. Swing here. 5 is fine. Let's see what we find first, just in case. We're gonna grab 2K, and then we're gonna play Katakuri, Intern, U, 1, 2, Restodon, U, 1, Restodon. Opponent on 6 Dawn, only 2 attackers at present. Only 5 cards in deck. I think we're in a decent spot here. I have to swing with both. I can counter out of 1, and I think we can clear up pretty easily afterwards. Our opponent's definitely running down their clock. They only have 6 minutes left. Another Ichiji. Big Ichiji. -2 on mine. So 3 attacks, only 2 Dawn to spare between them. We're gonna swing a 6. We're gonna give it 2K. Another 6. Block. And we let that one go. So let's go 8 here. $2K and a 1K needed. And then let's give me another 2K. Then we go here. Give me 2 more 2Ks. Gotta give me another 2K. 1K, 1K? Okay. We go at it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Opponent only on 7 Dawn. They can do a 5 and a 7, which is easily countered out of. If they go with another Ichiji, which they're only on 3 cards, so they have to find another Sora at this point. Yeah, with the 2 blockers, I think we're probably safe here. They're looking. No cards. Sanji, I don't know what you're looking for. You already know exactly what those 3 cards are. Okay, and then we got there. Drained our opponent out of cards. Good game to them, but they... I think they probably expended a little much, and these Linlins and Katakuris are just really hard to punch through. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, We have Shanks. This is probably going to be a real tough one. We are not playing a good leader. I am going to go first, though. We want to get ahead of them. I'm going to mulligan. We need to find ramp. There we go. Ramp, ramp, ramp. One down, we do nothing. Unfortunately, the going first curt, even though we get to ramp, and get these Linlins and stuff off early, our opponent just gets to leader ability out of that first swing without any issue. Which I guess in that context, I just don't swing. So let's just do Onigashima, gain 1 rested, and pass. Let's take this one. Congo, interesting choice there. Let's ramp again. And ramp, an active. Let's go an 8. This will put a card in their hand, I suppose. And then let's play out this pudding here. Grabbing a Katakuri and passing the turn. We're gonna be at 10. We get to play the Linlin or the Katakuri. It's probably gonna be the Linlin here, just to get rid of some of the cards here. A 7, yeah, that's fine. Yes, we're gonna use this trigger. We're gonna grab the Kaido, which is gonna be good for us. Lime juice, no block, that's okay. They're going to 8 next turn. They do have this Hongo to let them KO an 8. So maybe let's just do this Linlin and put it in. We don't need a second Onigashima. Gain 1 life, put that on the bottom. And then ramp. And swing. Okay. Rayleigh doesn't do anything here. If they only go 6, I will take. Okay, cool. That does not help them a whole lot. Beckman, I expect the KO Shankses to start coming down next. This cannot get rid of Beckman. And it puts me back a little bit. So I think it's probably correct to just play out a Katakuri here. Let's go for a 6. And then a 9. And then, ooh, that's interesting. Let's just do Katakuri, in turn, restand you. Okay. I'm expecting the 10 Shanks, which is hard for me to deal with. Anyways, interesting that they're going Otama Rayleigh here. Yep, that's fine. 5 at lead. We're gonna take that one just to see. And then a 7 we will blast rest out of. Okay. Opponent that you are a 6. We are a 7. Let's go 8 here. And then a 7 or 6 on 6 here. Interesting, they're going that low. Divine Departure. Okay, so they're very deep on the removal here. 5 we counter. 7 we counter. Interesting to hold that up. Let's look a little deeper, see if we can't find more. Let's grab this queen. Play queen. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna play this. Grab another Katakuri for next turn. Gonna go 5 at 3 here. King are rested. And pass. We're real close to being able to turn the corner. A 5 we can get out of with a 1. Interesting choice. We can do... We're trying to get a big bunch of swings here, so let's just play another... We don't need this. And then we'll... we can swing with... No, we can't. We'll go a 9. We have 2 blockers, 2 life. Uta, okay. This guy is a 2K. They've played out a 2K, 2 2Ks, 3, 4 2Ks. Give them a 2K. Take that. 8. Is it correct to do 2 2Ks here? Okay, 2K. Another Rayleigh. Pops one of my queens. Okay. You're only a 7. -4, -1 here. We don't have enough to go for lethal. If we go 15 at 11, we secure it. And then we die on the clapback. You're at 5. So if we go 10 at 7. I think we have to play out this Katakuri here. Do some little swings. We can heal a life. That's what we can do. We can heal. We will trash Onigashima. We will gain 1 life. We will not select any enemy characters. And we will re-ramp and pass. I'm going to counter this. That's the smallest hit as it's going to get. 7. 8. Unfortunately, I think they're gonna get it, but let's see. No trigger. Okay, now we actually might survive here. No block, blast breath. And I'm gonna go for a 10 afterwards. 10 with Otama. I should have put Otama into life. They did find the line. We have the 1. Alright, good games to our opponent. Next up we have Black Luffy. This will be interesting. I don't have a ton of removal, so this will be interesting. I have 2 ramps. Opponent is opted to go second. I will go ahead and keep this one. We're going to play Pudding, hoping to find a Katakuri, but Linlin is fine. Branu, okay. Kuzan. They found a Hina. Alright, we're gonna go, let's just go 5. It's easier to get these 5s in now, because we won't have an opportunity in the future. Wonder what they're pondering on this one. Maybe a Navy event or something like that triggering to deciding if they want to get rid of our 6 pistol. Okay, that's fine. I figured it was one of those. That's an interesting trigger. It's not often you get a draw card and some sort of bonus. Hina doesn't quite work the way they want it to. That's okay. I think we'll take the first one. On our turn, we're going to play game 1 active. 1, 2, 3. Swing an 8. Should take this one as well. And then gain another rested. They haven't been using lead yet, so we are going to get these Katakuri, or these Linlins, in. Yeah, here comes this. Well, you have to play something pretty good. It's just a 6. Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, we'll use this trigger. Grabbing a 2K this time. Sanji, that's fine. I think I put the Hina in life. A 6. Let's give the 2K. -1. So that is a 5. Let's go 6 at 5. And then you pop. We don't need you. Put you game 1 life. Put you on bottom. Oh, I did forget to use Onigashima, but that's okay. We know they play 10 Kuzan, so we'll need to watch out for that. 10 Kuzan's going to be difficult for us to deal with, except in combat he's only a 10k. Yeah, so we can probably deal with him in combat then. We just want to make sure that we successfully navigate to a point where we can do so. 10 Kuzan can't deal with Linlin or Katakuri the turn he comes down. We can keep plinking away at his board. He will only get to play it on the following turn, and he won't be a 5 or a 6k leader at that point. Tashigi, okay. Tashigi. Interesting here. Brand new. Interesting choosing to play that one out. I think maybe he's trying to set up to play out a Tenzan. Yeah, he doesn't have his leader ability active yet. So we're gonna get to swing at. We take this one and we counter out of the other one. If he doesn't swing it, then we get out for free there. We will give you a 2K here. Let's swing a 5 at you. Let it go. I think it's correct to... I don't think I need both. Gain a life, put a Jashigi in the bottom, re-ramp, and then swing a 9. And pass. 10 Kuzan doesn't get rid of either of our guys. In fact, 10 Kuzan makes it really difficult for them to swing into it. Ooh, what are they going for here? It's a 7 now. Oh, it's going to be a Kaido maybe? Nope. -4. Puts it at 5. Then 1 on lead and a Sanji. A Hina. Wow. -8. Now it's down to 1. Now a Brook. Yes, Brook. Brook. Okay. Okay. Yep, makes sense. And then a 7 at face, which we will take. Yep. We're gonna take this. A second Katakuri. If they have a 10 Kuzan, it deals with the other ones. Let's see here. Let's go... Yeah, just 5 is fine. And then let's go... on life, put you on bottom. Slowly getting rid of all of his things. If he wants to use any of his board, I get to swing at it. I get to take that pretty freely. Use this trigger. Grab a Katakuri. A Rebecca. A T-Bone. T-Bone's not going to be enough. He's got to put a lot of investment into stuff here. Oh, a second Rebecca. Okay. There's a pretty good chance that he gets to protect his Hina here, but not that great. Because I get to swing a 7/9/9 at it. Yeah, that's awful tough for him to get. I am going to take here. Okay, that's fine. Let's go 7 at 4. 9 at face. 9 at face. And then we get to play Katakuri in turn. Bop bop. No real effective blockers or attackers here. We are definitely getting into a point where it's going to get a little hairy. Hina -4. He needs a little bit more to get this with a Brook. We know he's at least down 1 Brook. Looks like it's a Sanji. Okay. We'll just play out another one next turn. It's just going to be a 7 at me, so I can get out of that with a 2 and a 1. Let's give you 2 and a 1. Let's go 7. And then let's go 9. And let's go 9. Give me your blockers. Okay, you're allowed to have that one. And then we play out Katakuri. In turn, bop bop. Hina does not help you with that. I think it would be good for us to have a little bit more ways of trashing cards. Some zero cost events probably would be good if I were rebuilding this deck, just to get rid of these excess ramp things. Robin does not work because I don't have 5 cards. Okay, that's unfortunate for them. I wonder if they will concede here. 7, 8. 8, 8, 5. Let's take this one. No trigger. Another Onigashima. That's unfortunate. Block. Five here. Or 8 here. Let's see if they remember that their guy is 1 less. We take. Let's go a 9 then. And then we'll play out another category. There are 2 blockers. I think we're 2 blockers in all life. I think we're probably safe. They need removal plus rush or 2 removal. This is another thinking player for sure. They're down to 6 minutes to my 14. A yellow kid would be a really good card in this sort of deck with that end of turn draw 1 trash 1. very much a strong ability to have. Sengoku, bring back Suru. Okay. Interesting choice there. Are they going to be able to get rid of one of my guys? That seems far-fetched. -2 cost puts him to 6. Give me a 9. Block 2k. Don't think they're gonna swing with their Robin. If they do, we still get the free block here. Alright, we do get there in the end. Opponent was, yeah, pretty heavily bricked up here in the end of the game. Makes sense. Yeah, they were just a little bit short in a couple different ways. But good game to our opponent. Let's go over to the wrap-up. Alright, for the wrap-up here. The leader ability did make more of a show-up than, or it showed up more than I expected. This deck has to be exceptionally slow, though, to make it work. The Linlands and Katakuris are really the cards that won the games for us. And then the leader ability just let us kind of link it into those really drawn-out, slow games. Things I would change if I were running it back: I would not run the puddings. I would probably replace the Black Maria with something different. Or if I do choose to do the puddings, just switch this out with a Big Mom Pirates. X-Drake was fine. Queen was good. I maybe had a little too much ramp with all three of these, especially because this one's reusable. Usohachi never came up, but it would be a card that would be pretty easy to see come up. Maybe it would have been a good idea for me to use Usohachi, rest some things. I think the trick here is the number of things that are 5 costs that you want to rest and swing into isn't as high, even though it works with this leader ability pretty well. But yeah, otherwise, this is just a pretty standard purple deck with a pretty unremarkable leader. But we will see you guys next time as we get into, I believe it is ST05 Shanks, another purple deck, but this one will have a little more character to it because it'll have the film focus. So hope to see you guys then. Bye.